Mac is back. Hello from the hole. Welcome to my 125th live. Topic is just what's happening. Go live for a little bit, guys. Anybody out there? I mean, it's crazy what's going on in the world. We all know. Be live for a while. See what's up. Seems like it's time I'm making this live is Friday afternoon. It's September 19th, I think, 2025. I just did laundry. It's probably just I don't see the point in trying to do anything really that serious today. I might even take a walk. I don't know. Just what's happening. See if everybody's doing, drinking my coffee. Never ends. Keep going through the hole. It never ends. It's a matrix. And yeah, what's on anybody's mind? Be on for a while. Not that long. I don't plan on being on that long anyway. See if anybody shows up here. Crazy, crazy, crazy world of ours that we're forced into by our mommy and our daddy. Now we gotta be slaves and do everything we can to kiss up to the world around us. Oh my god. I don't know what to say. I mean, it's just no topic or just what's happening. Sometimes I just connect alive and see what anybody says. I think the best thing to do is just to pick it up and just start talking and then make a topic or what later and try not to think too much. Your brain gets camera rolls, brain starts getting in the way. You gotta overcome it somehow. That's a lot of life is like that. I see 3 people are watching. What's happening? Topic of this live is what's happening. I don't want to go all out on anything. That sounds too weird. It's on anybody's mind. Anything in particular? Any weekend plans? Any week plans for next week? Oh my god. Every day is the same. We're gonna eventually leave this plane, and what happens then? That's a mystery. Nobody knows where they come from either. But anyway, I'm not really gonna. If you're waiting for me to say something crazy, I'm spectacular. I'm not really gonna say much anything on this live. I'm just popping in and see what's happening. Probably a lot of people are still working or sleeping. Who knows? Who knows what anybody could be doing to cope in this crazy place? Yeah, see, it went down to 5. I still got 5 people there. I don't care. It's fine. I see some of these guys making live. They got like 2 or 3 people watching. They don't complain. I don't complain either. Sergo Tech Sierra says hi. Hello. What's happening in everybody's life? Anything that they can afford doing this weekend? Anything they got coming up next week? Anything they're going to do today? What they did yesterday? The day before, if you can even remember it. That's Jerry Springer crap. I always like to watch Jerry Springer playing here in the garage before I go off and do my own thing again. And it just, you watch that show, it's like, oh, I'm pretty good. I've seen them. They're all just fighting the whole time. It's not, I would laugh, but it's just so pathetic. I just have it playing while I'm sitting out here in the garage listening to YouTube and whatever, drinking coffee. And I go in there and I see if the phone rings, and this is basically my life. At night, the house is mine. Father does his paper route, and I just hang out. Just keep everything clean. Got relatives coming over this weekend, I think. Hadn't seen him in like 13 years. I don't know. Whatever. That renovated place I've been going to across the street is nice. And the Gopher atmosphere, if you know what I mean. But I don't really do much of anything other than just maybe go to the park and listen to YouTube and whatever. 10 people there. And you're just watching the live, waiting for me to say something crazy. Something crazy. Nothing really I'm going to say on this live. Unless I think of it. I'm not thinking of anything yet. But if it comes to me, I'll spit it out. Sometimes you just do it for the sake of going live. Other times you got something really crazy on your mind. It's really something you want to get off your chest and help other people with. And yeah. And then other times you just want to be live and just see what's going on with everybody else. I don't really have much conversations on my channel. Not yet anyway. That's fine. Like I say, some of these guys have like 10, 12 people watching like this, and yeah, they do fine. If you ever get a channel, you'll be inclined to want to get on and just say hi yourselves. Because that's usually all it takes sometimes, is just saying hi. Like so-and-so just did. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on if nobody really shows up, if nobody has anything to say. I mean, I don't really know what else to say. I'm trying to think of something to say. And then all this crazy stuff that's going on, that Charlie, whatever his name is, Sheena, everybody's going crazy over that. People getting fired over it. Tariffs, whatnot, everything, you name it. People talking about maybe going to war. It's just everything is just, nothing seems, it's just, why can't we just focus on the simple things and just, whatever. It just goes on and on, guys. Nothing ever seems like it's ever going to change this world. Jack Jenner, how you doing, Jack? People have driven me to insanity. Yeah, it's good to see you on my live, Jack. Your channel is awesome too. Shrimpo the Shrimp says, whatever written down. If people ask me that question, like, what's up? And it's like, whatever written down. But I know what you mean, though. It's nothing. I'm just making a live here quick. I don't know really what to say other than just anybody who's still hanging in there. I mean, I just give you a shout out for putting up with it this long and not doing anything drastic. I mean, try not to. I mean, I had that Tony the Tiger. I was talking with him on the phone yesterday in person. He was acting really like he was really sick of it and everything. I just got on the phone. We had a little talk. I mean, don't want to have anybody do anything drastic. I know how much of a pain in the neck life can be. But anyway, maybe you'll do a live later, Jack, and I'll see you on your live or something. I don't know. It's nice to see you on mine, if you're still there. Yeah, you're still there. How long have you been live for? Oh, about 9 minutes. I came on about 9 minutes ago. Doing it. This is my 125th official live. Most of them are just numbers with Black Hole Live in front of them, and I put a topic in the description if I feel like it. Most of the time I'm just getting on here and got so many lives now. I'm not going through and putting on a topic to every one of them because that'd take too long. I already put hashtags on a lot of my crap, and some of it ended up getting age restricted. But at least it helps people. I don't know. I thought it might help the channel grow a little bit. I don't really do shorts anymore. You're doing good, Shrimpo the Shrimp. I appreciate that. My channel is just a generalized channel. It's nothing. Most of these guys are just anti-natalist channels, and they're getting on here and talking about why is it got to be this way, blah, blah, blah. I mean, every channel pretty much talks about the same crap. It's just a different style, different guy, different tone, different name, but it's still talking about the same bullcrap. Oh my god. Me and Cycle did a whole hour and a half live yesterday, and Corrupt probably he never did make one about Labor Day. I thought he would. And most of these guys have talked about how they feel about the assassination. I feel the same way. It's just this demonstration of how ignorant people can be, and they're celebrating somebody getting killed over just trying to be helpful with all the corruption and everything. I never really heard of the guy until last week. Of course, all this stuff that's happening in the last few years. I mean, last 5 years have been crazy. England has a king again. I don't really care, but I'm just saying. I remember it was this time 3 years ago when the Queen died. But I'm not British. I'm American. I mean, I still think it's all one planet full of people, and they're all just got different perspectives on life. Just like old Lenin or whatever says, like, no, imagine no possessions, blah, blah, blah. And then you get all these great people like Martin Luther King and all, John F. Kennedy, Lincoln, and they're always getting shot in the head or whatever. They're getting killed. Reagan got shot once, and oh my God. And the other guy, his brother, I think, Kennedy's brother, I mean, they all get killed for trying to be a light in the dark and trying to give people truth and meaning in their lives, and then they gotta pay the price for it. It's just so much. Why in the hell would you want to bring a kid into that? Because you fall in love and you just can't hold it in, and then you don't get an abortion. Okay, that's a good excuse. Why don't you just adopt or have a parakeet or a dog or cat or something? I mean, Lord, is it worth having someone go through all this? Oh my God. Okay, let me read this. Shrimple the Shrimp says, some stupid people, you guys have rain today as well? No, I didn't have any rain. I had rain on Tuesday. Pretty good, and you're good at talking. Thanks, Jack. Wish there was more stuff to do throughout the days. I can't just sit around and think of all this because of the humans. I hear you, Jack. It rained in Delaware. Jack says it rained in Delaware sometime this week. I can't remember because every day is Groundhog's Day. Yeah. Okay, well, I hear you there. The rain can be depressing, especially on a Monday morning. I hate waking up on a Monday and then it's like raining, and it's nice sunny Sunday, and then the next day is Monday and it's raining. That sucks. But it's sunny here. I could show you real quick, but just believe me, I'd rather just have my thing on. And I don't know, maybe I'll do one in the future with me walking around the park again or something. I've done a couple of those. But you gotta look through my long list to find them. They all run together. See, how long have I been on? About 14 minutes? Okay. Gotta appreciate that. 3 people there at the moment. Let me read this. Are you older or younger? I'm, just so happens I'm 43 and a half. I'll be 44 in January. But I'm younger than I'm not as old. I look a lot younger than I am. I look more like I'm 20 or so. I guess because I have a strong imagination or something. Shrimple the Shrimp Hills. I had to get a tooth pulled today, and the shot that's supposed to numb my mouth did not work. It hurt like hell. Yeah, I had my wisdom teeth taken out years ago, and I fell asleep. I woke up, next thing it was over. You don't remember nothing from that. I hate getting those extractions. I had to get an extraction about 2 years ago. It wasn't no fun either. Expensive too. I had to get a lot of cavities taken out of my mouth. Jack Jenner says, I love the rain because it cools down the air and it looks cool. I hear you. And I almost had rained on the other day. I debated over whether I should wear my hood, and I finally put on my regular shirt because it's too hot for this. And then I almost had my umbrella, and then I put it back, and then sure enough it starts raining, and I thought it'd be a place to hide under. And I went to my fair the other day because I couldn't go last week because of bank crap. Somebody was trying to fraud me, I think. I went on there and it showed that I didn't have no subscription, so thank goodness. Otherwise I'd probably end up having to pay for it. Now I don't see nothing on there. But yeah, I went in there without an umbrella, and I thought that'd be a place for me to hide under, and there wasn't much anything, so I just had to sit under the roof for a minute. It only rained about 5 minutes, so no big deal. It'll probably rain again soon. It's been showing on and off on the weather thing. I didn't even look at the weather yet. Let me see here. Damn, you've been alive a long time. Well, thanks, Jack. I don't want to get past 30. Wow. I understand. Some people's lives are harder than others. Even now, I wish I could just snap my way out of this. Hell, I hear you. Shrimpo Shrimp Sims, I am not the only one who thinks after it rains. Smells really good. There you go. Jack Jenner says, what age did you become or choose to never have kids? Oh, God, I haven't really ever wanted kids. The only time, I mean, it was an absolute for about 3 years ago. But you always have these fantasies that you're going to have a kid when you're a little kid and yourself, and then you get bigger and it's like, you know what? It probably just cause more suffering, and I don't want, you get more and more into thinking like that, and now it's like to the point to where it's just going to cause more suffering doing something like that, and I don't want to deal with it. They don't want to deal with me. I don't want to deal with them. They don't want to deal with all this, and what's the point? Why? Because it's the thing to do? No, not good enough of a reason for me. Okay, I'm getting some long comments here. Child support. I don't remember if you were on my stream 2 days ago, but I was so tired of hoping I passed away in my sleep and didn't happen. Just my life. Oh, that's the best way to go is in your sleep, man. At the same time, as long as you're living, I mean, you got to wake up every day to the same crap, and that's probably the least painful way to go is in your sleep. But we're all going to leave anyway. I mean, it'd be nice if we could make the best of things while we're doing it and not have to deal with all this corruption. But there's always going to be those greedy people benefiting off of the suffering, and it's stupid. I'm looking at this Springer Show. People just getting on to each other, and why can't we just get along? I don't know. People just by looks, people just by race, skin color, blah blah blah. Always going to be some reason for people to not think anybody's good enough. There's going to be some reason why people are trying to be better than everybody else. And yeah, I'm going to go off and probably try to cope here in a little bit and get my mind off all this crap. Because you can't sit around bitching and moaning all the time. Tony Tiger, hey Black, how you doing? Bring a kid now for us at this point is just death row. We all in hell already being slaves. You're right. I mean, Jack says, having a kid never seemed like fun to me, and why bring a kid into hell? I think I might have already read that. Yeah, I saw you live last night, Tony. Jack Jenner says, I'm glad the cycle of BS ends with me. Yeah. All the parents are going to be like, oh, have a kid. You should have a kid. And I want grandkids. I don't want a kid. Well, I raised you, yeah. I don't remember asking you to, but yeah, you did. And I don't know. I'm sorry, but I'm just not having no kids. What can I say? Not worth it. Not worth it. Not worth it. Ooh. I'm going to sit down. Since I got a lot of guys here, I might stay on a little while. What do we got? I'm still unemployed, so am I, Tony the Tiger. Shrimpo the Shrimp says, I got 3 chickens, Pimp and Wimp. And finally Nugget. Are you serious? Do you really got something like that? The only thing that you need really is a pet anyway. I mean, man's best friend's a dog, as long as what is it, that German Shepherd or the I don't know, it ain't that. It's I forget the name of it, but it's just they're all this. I mean, a cat. I wouldn't even mind having a cat because then they just go around and leave you alone most of the time. But I don't really need anything other than just maybe YouTube and taking walks and having something that I can stand doing that pays well and gives me what I'm worth. And it's so hard to find that in today's world. Yeah, I believe you, Shrimpo the Shrimp. All right. Take them on walks. Oh, I'm kidding. You got to wake up to them every morning or something. They're making noises. I used to have listen to a rooster every morning. Sometimes it comes around here where I used to live. I looked on there last night. They still get on there and get back to where I was living if I can, if they let me. I mean, if I could ever find some income. It's still $700 like rent for what I was living in, which is reasonable for me because I don't want no family. Jack Jenner says, I never fit in with humans, so at least I know what to do, what is best for me and my unborn kids. There you go. A lot of pride and gives you a lot of relief and joy, dare I say, just knowing that you're not going to be responsible for somebody else's suffering in this world. I mean, if the world was better, I mean, even if there wasn't corruption, you still got to deal with diseases and you name it. There's this hell realm, obvious demons surrounding us every day out of this, and we just got to try to get rid of them and focus on who we are. And I mean, if we are connected to this higher thing, then we just fuck everything else. Get away from me, like bug sprays. Shoo them away. Get rid of them. But people are just focusing on all that crap and focusing on something that's bothering them, and they just they fall into the trap of just nothingness and despair and pain and misery. And it's just we can have a world that's based off of suffering, people having to go to work and slave their lives away, make the richer richer and the poorer poorer, and it's stupid. It's fucked up. Oh, my son Coyote's here. How you doing? Dang, 600? What does that mean? I have to go now. Nice seeing you, Jack, but good live and thanks. Talk to you. If you do another one later, I'll check in. I don't know if I'll do one later, but thank you for joining me. See you later, Jack. Yeah, I talked with you, Mushroom Coyote, about 8 days ago when I was having all that bank crap when I was trying to go to the fair. I told you all about that. Yeah, you got a lot of good stuff on your channel. I don't listen to it as much as I should, but it's a good channel. I hope you keep doing stuff on it. Yeah, it is a nice sunny day here. I don't know if it's going to be doing any rain for a while, but it is. I might take a walk later, get some exercise. Father be going to the store later today and getting me the stuff I need to have, and yeah, I'll probably feel better later. But anyway, let's see. Mushroom Courage says, hope you got that resolved. I think so. There's a letter in the mail today. It was saying that they're still working on it. I didn't see anything wrong with my subscription. I looked at it, so I hope it's worked out now. I'm doing well, sitting on a jacuzzi and doodling. Want to stop in and say hello. How did that go? Yeah. For your rent. Oh, my rent. I don't have any rent right now. Hopefully it works out pretty soon. A lot of good guys around here right now. I appreciate you all tuning in. Anyway, like I said, this live is all about what's on everybody's mind, what's happening, anything else anybody wants to discuss. Because I don't have anything other than just waiting by the phone and probably going to go and cope and pretend like life's great for a while, and then, until dinner time, unless something else comes up. Lord have mercy, it's just why we live like this. We can create such a better world, but all these greedy people, politicians and Illuminati or whatever, they're just keeping people from the life they could have. Shrimpo the Shrimp says, it's pretty cloudy over here. It rained this morning, but we ran out and got some breakfast. Oh, okay. There's an IHOP down the road, but I never go to it. I hardly ever eat breakfast. I just rather have coffee and whatever leftovers and maybe some of these, dinners that my neighbor brings over, and let's see what else. I had some chili and some beans yesterday from the night before, and then any leftovers and chip and dip. I love that. And I don't really eat other than just. I love Mexican. We had Italian lasagna last night delivery with they had the house wrong. I had to get on there dash and fix it because my father didn't know how to do it. You just type in the address and then you put it in and save it. You just got to be on the internet enough and search for things and figure things out. I'd rather be on the internet so I don't have to mess with the wiring of games or video games or scratching up discs for CDs or movies or DVDs or Blu-rays or whatever they call it. I'd rather just be on the internet. It's easier and everything at the push of a button. You might have to pay for some stuff, but it's worth it, and I don't have to worry about. I ought to have all this crap I have here. I ought to sell it. I just never get around to it. Let's read some more comments here. Right now, nobody's watching. Hey, that can't be because I know people are here. Shrimp of the Shrimp says, do you by chance play video games? I used to, so a lot of times I just watch other people online play them. You know, it's kind of crazy we invented something to make our teeth worse. Yeah, I hear you. Italian and Mexican food are some of my faves, so am I. Still here, yeah. Awesome. Who wants to be a moderator? I think I already got one moderator for my channel. Anybody else want to be a moderator? I don't know if Tony the Tiger's still. He can be a moderator on my channel if you're still there. Crazy how people pay money to see people. I hear you. I'm gonna make you a. I'm gonna make you a moderator if that's all right, Mushroom Kind. Are you all right with that? I can remove you if you don't like it. Just thought I might do that. I think I already got one moderator. Forget who it is. Let's see what's happening, people. What's going on? Anybody else want to tune in? I've already been on 27 minutes, and yeah, appreciate everybody tuning in. Looking at Springer here talking to me on the screen. Shrimp of the Shrimp says, we invented a bunch of stuff that has sugar, and what makes us get cavity sugar, and what we do to put it almost 90% is food sugar. Yeah, a lot of people, some people read labels and they see something on the television and they just grab it right away. You know, they get an advertisement. But, you know, you got to deal with it when you're listening to these videos, those ads that come on, unless you go ad free. And they read the labels and they always judge by whatever it is that's in the food, you know, by the labels. But personally, me, I don't need a grocery list. I just go in and grab what I need and get out. I'm simple. I always get the same thing every time. Fill the gas car up, check the mail, and shave, wash, and repeat over and over again. That's all it is wake up, be a slave, go to bed, and repeat most of the time for most people, unless you're rich, and even the rich people got to deal with people, I don't know, being jealous or people wanting to kill them for all having all their money. And if you had all that money, I'd probably try to give some of it away, but not all of it. I mean, if you even had, I've heard it's like even had some, if you spend it normally and you didn't go all out or anything, you'd probably be able to live without having to work just for the 1 million or 2 million. But there's this lottery and everything, all that stuff is rigged to where you can just barely win. I don't know. Who gives I'm all this crap that goes on behind the scenes. It's fucking ridiculous. It's like you're forced to give a fuck about things that don't really matter. Yeah. Let's see. How do you like being a moderator, Mushroom Coyote? I went ahead and gave you being moderators. And yeah, fine by you. Awesome. Pay money to see people. We can invent a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I already read that. Definitely. 100 sugar is so addictive. Yeah. I feel the same way about a lot of things in life, but I'm trying to change it up as much as I can. Yeah, it's all you can do. See, I think I got 2 moderators now, so yeah. Tony Tiger was there, I'd make him one, but he already left. And Jack Jenner, all these guys need to be moderators, but I don't know. I think I can, what I think I can do is I think I can scroll back up when they did make their comment, and I bet I can make them a moderator. I'm going to go ahead and make them moderators. So I'll have 4 moderators. I'm going to make Jack, say I just made Jack a moderator. Now I'm going to make Tony a, where's Tony's comment? There he is. So I'm doing that. So all you guys are standard moderators now. So congratulations. Tony the Tiger is a moderator. Jack's a moderator. Mushroom Coyote is a moderator. And that other guy. I know I got one other guy. I don't remember who it is. So I got 4 moderators now. Congratulations, gentlemen. Who knows? I might make some of these other guys that come on here moderators. So if anybody does anything stupid in the chat, which I don't really have too much of, get rid of them. Get them out of here. Time them out or something. I don't know. Most people are pretty nice on my channel. I already did that. It's all there. Got 4 of them now. I don't have a managing moderator though. One of these days I'll make somebody a managing moderator. Let's see. I'm gonna click on you again and see if I can Yeah, you'd have to remove and then do it again. Yeah, I don't really care. You're welcome, Mushroom Coyote. The range shows that you're a moderator. You can be somebody on the lookout whenever you're on my chat or whatever. I don't know. I need to have a managing moderator, I guess, but I'm not really too crazy about that. That's the guy that, I don't know. He's even in more control of them. I don't know how that crazy works. I don't think I'll ever even put a managing moderator on my channel. We'll see. Like I say, I don't have that much chat anyway. So I won't be on, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on. I mean, just anything that you guys want to talk about, anything, what's happening when anybody's live, if anybody else wants to join, is more than welcome. It's already been about half an hour. It has been half an hour. Mushroom Coyote says there's a lot of trolls I feel are bots that come around sometimes to my channel. It's weird as fuck. I hear you. Yippee. We need money to be alive. So, like, if you're poor, YouTube basically dead almost. I hear you. It's just, if you don't have money, you can't do much anything in this crazy world. Do you feel like time is speeding up? Yeah, I can't believe it's already September, man. It's ridiculous. I've been living here with my parents for pretty much a year. It just makes me, Labor Day going by, summer being over, it just makes me want to get back to work all the more. But at the same time, I'm tired of looking and people refusing me. They give you that stupid email and like, no, you can't. We're going to move on. Then when you do get something, it's either doesn't pay enough or I mean, it's just hard. I mean, that's why you want to keep what you have. I had something good at Amazon, but they had all that cross training and the stress, and I had that freezer job for 4 years before the pandemic hit, and the overtime was too much. See, I got all this experience, and I don't want to have to go to no damn tech school because my father's talking about that. I don't want to do that crap. I want to have something, even if I have to go to these agencies and call them up, because most of the time they just put you on their little list and crap, and then you get on the job boards, and then they'll call you up or whatever, and most of the time it's crappy. Even really fit what you want anyways. Oh my god, it's so stupid. I mean, there ought to be more work placements and people ought to have exactly what they want when they want it, when need it, and everybody be happy about it. It doesn't work. Everything's all about paperwork, always. Okay, let me read some more comments. I can't believe it's September either. Yep. Shrimpo the Shrimp says, yeah, it was supposed to be really cold near me, and yet it felt like average, like temperature. Mushroom Carter says, I've been trying to focus on gratitude, abundance, manifesting money. What are your thoughts on that? Law of attraction? I'll just talk about how you got to try to get something to do with, at home work or something. I mean, something kind of advertisement or something. Oh my god, it's just there's other ways, you can get a good YouTube channel like this, but I don't really know what the heck to do about making money without actually having a job. I mean, that's a good question. It'd be nice if everything just fell in your lap and you knew exactly what to do, because I don't think anybody really knows what they're doing anymore with all this happening. I know it's probably going to happen still with all these robots and everything taking it and all these drones flying around watching everybody. It's like the world's getting more and more shut in. Social media and people make more paranoid, more shut off from. God, this is ridiculous. All the kids, even the kids, have the cell phones in their hands. Okay, what else we got here? Focus on gratitude. Mushroom Grinder says it's hot as fuck here in California, 90s. I hear you. Shrimpo the Shrimp says, by the way, if people are actually, I'm just liking your video and then immediately moving with chance to get you to shadow. What'd you say? By the way, if people are actually, I'm just liking your video and then immediately moving on without watching it, it has a chance to get you shadow banned, huh? People are actually then immediately moving. Shadow. I didn't know that. I didn't know you could shadow ban for that. Why would you get shadow banned just for people moving on or something? Just they would do something like that just to give you a hard time. I never heard of such a thing. Hope something like that doesn't happen. I don't go live too often anyway. But I don't come on here to put on a show. I come on here to just talk about life in general and all. That's what my channel is all about. Anyway, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on. I don't want to have anybody. I did have a live stop in the middle of it the other day, and it just stopped abruptly. I don't know what that was all about. Mushroom Coyote says, I noticed that on my channel, people coming in like then leaving. Well, probably because they're just scrolling. They're scrolling to see if anything catches their fancy. Those ASMR channels, I wouldn't have figured out they were even there if I hadn't been scrolling. But anyway, I don't, shadow ban, all that crap. I don't know why they would ban you just because of people not. I would think you'd be able to make a thing whenever you want, regardless of whether people watch or not. That sounds so silly to me. So many things are silly in this world. Whether it's, you could still make videos and whatever. I hope not something like that wouldn't happen. Let me see. Shrimp Shrimp says, because they don't really watch it on YouTube, think it's because they don't really watch it and YouTube thinks it's you making bots to make your videos. They don't really watch it. Oh, good Lord. I can't believe they would think that. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. Didn't leave. Stupid. Oh, God. Now, why would you... How could you do that? Would you even do that? YouTube itself, everything is turning into a robot nowadays, it seems. Human beings, it's pathetic, man. It's ridiculous. This world might as well just be a dadgum iron machine, mutant or whatever. It's ridiculous what's going on. It's like every time you think you're on top or you feel, things are going well and then something happens to just drag you down and be miserable. It's just stupid. People are just at each other's throats. It's just dumb. People are going crazy. Anyway, I hope nothing like that happens. I hope nothing happens to any of these other guys on here. And never be on the recommended list. Oh yeah. I hear you get so stupid. I don't give a hoot if it's not showing anybody watching now, but I know people are there, so I know that's screwed up on my thing. It shows here on my thing that I'm doing. It shows that I got 3 likes and I got nobody watching, but people are there. And then I end it and it shows like 30 people were watching. I don't know how many long their views were. It's just so stupid. It's supposed to be YouTube. You get on there and be you without having to worry about these stats and YouTube you had this many views. Who gives a fuck? I just want to get on here and it can be there for anybody who wants to listen to it. God, it's so dumb. No wonder people are going crazy. I'm watching this Jerry Springer show, people all over each other. It's just ridiculous. It's stupid. It's supposed to be entertaining or funny. I don't think it's funny. I just have it playing while I'm out here, And I watch the game shows, and I even put on the kiddie shows. I don't care about all this news crap. I already know the world's crazy. Most of the time I'll find out about it from on the internet anyway. And the people on YouTube talking about it. I don't use Instagram or Rumble or any of that other stuff. But yeah, the idea of somebody having their channel removed just because they didn't have enough viewers. T-Sizzle's always going through a hell of a time trying to get his channel back. It's pathetic, man. It's stupid. What time is it? I'm in the Central Time Zone. I got a 40-minute live coming up here, and it's 1:30 here, so yeah. Kind of getting out of here for too long. Appreciate everybody showing up. Anything else anybody wants to talk about? Like clockwork, I hear you, Mushroom. Try to pull your energy down when you're feeling good. Yeah, they try to, every time you try to feel good, people just try to screw it up. And it's like, they're rude and vicious for no legitimate reason, yes. People just don't care. They care more about some stupid system, which I did just make a video about, a system, and that's what my next video ought to be about, just how they make you miserable when you're feeling good. That'd be a good topic. Shrimp the Shrimp says, by the way, I've seen people get banned on YouTube just because of what they watch, because on YouTube tries to tell your age by saying what you watch. I still haven't had to deal with all that ID crap yet. It's probably coming. Oh my God, I can't believe we're talking about this, but I guess it needs to be talked about. because of what they watch. Because when YouTube tries to tell your age. Oh my god. So people are getting banned just because they're watching something. Well, how would they know? I mean, they're supposed to know what you're watching. God, it's so stupid. You know, ask for my ID or something. I mean, this is just so dumb. They're just making life so much harder than it has to be. And it's just, God almighty. I'm trying to get this thing to work. I'm just looking at your comment here. Anyway, guys, I mean, hopefully nothing like that'll happen to my channel or any of these guys' channel because it's just so dumb. Let's see here. Been on over 40 minutes. Anything else anybody wants to talk about before I get it out of here? I mean, I'm not going to be here too much longer. Not for this one anyway. Maybe I'll do one later. God, it's do all this AI crap. You got to get banned just because you're. I mean, just put on. You put. Make me scan my ID or whatever. If I have to do that, I mean, some people don't want to do that because then they'll have all their information and crap. Okay, guys, I'm gonna end it now. I'll see you guys again when time is right. Black Hole over and out. Love you guys. Peace.